This video is just going to give a quick overview of Google Workspace with Schoology for students of the Bermuda public school system. The first thing we're going to discuss is how to access your Schoology account. First, go to bdamoed.schoology.com. You don't need to put www at the beginning. Just type it in exactly as you see it on the screen. In the Google window, the Google login window that appears, you're going to enter your email address and then click Next. You see there's a little asterisk next to address. Look at the asterisk at the bottom of the page. You'll see that your teacher will email your address and password to your parents, but you need to remember to keep your password private. After you enter your email address and click Next, then enter your password and click Next. And then if this is the first time that you're doing this, click Accept on the welcome screen. If you do it the first time or after you do it the first time, you won't see it again after that. And once you click Accept, you're in. Now, we're going to talk about how to access your Google Workspace account. So Google Workspace is the same as Google Suite or G Suite. They just changed the name, but it's all the same thing. First thing you need to do is go to any Google service, and I'll show you what that means on the next page. And then all you need to do is steps 2 and 3 from the previous slide. So what did we say step 2 was? Step 2 was enter your email address. And where are you going to get that from? Your parents are going to get that from your teacher. And then after that, step 3 was what? Enter your password. Very good. And then you're in. All right. So now we're going to show you a demonstration on the next slide. Just watch really closely. So this is an animation that shows you how to access any of the Google services. It's just going to replay. All right. So if you missed it the first time, it's going to play again anyway. But you can do this from accessing any one of these web addresses or links, or URLs is the actual name. You can access any one of these and do these steps that you see in the animation. So we're typing in the address, any one of these. For this example, we're doing drive.google.com. We hit enter, and this is the Google sign-in page that everybody's going to see whenever they need to access any of their accounts or get into Schoology. Put your MOED address in there. We're not putting Gmail for anything. Keep that in mind. All right. So all your login information is going to end with @moed.bm. We'll let it play one more time. So drive.google.com, hit enter. Put your email address in there. It's going to end with @moed.bm. That stands for Ministry of Education. And then hit enter and put your password in. And then whatever you're trying to get into, you should be able to get into. So what exactly is my Google account used for? Well, once you have your Google account, you'll be able to create documents. All right. So these documents such as stories, spreadsheets, presentations, surveys, or even websites. And you'll be able to save all your work automatically, including pictures and videos. So if you have this presentation, all of these blue words with the lines on them, those are links. And stories is going to take you to the app that allows you to type up stuff, which is Google Docs. So if you click on stories, it'll take you to the Google Docs page, which just gives you more information about Google Docs, or it allows you to go directly to Google Docs. The rest of the links will take you to Google Sheets, Google Slides, and Google Forms. And then the last one takes you to my personal favorite, Google Sites. And this is really fun. I'm not going to get into it because then the video is going to be long, but Google Sites is pretty cool. Let's close these. And I can save my work. So where do we save? We save everything to a drive. And in our Google account, it's Google Drive. So if you click on save, it'll take you to the place where you can save. And this is just information about information about what Google Drive is. By the way, the previous slide, this will take you to the actual place to use this stuff. All right. So if you go to drive.google.com, you can go directly to Drive. These are completely different pages. So I definitely encourage you to, once you get this presentation and you finish watching the video, go back and just click everything. Okay. So what is my Schoology account used for? Well, if the Google account is used for creating, then your Schoology account is used for completing assignments. So in your Schoology account, your teacher can send assignments to me, which is really important if everybody's going to be teaching and learning remotely meaning from home, everybody's working from home, then your teacher can still send you work. All right. So you can't get out of learning. You're always going to have to be learning. I can complete my assignments. So all of our assignments are going to be completed in Schoology and send them back to your teacher. And then my teacher can grade my work and then give me feedback. So we can still be learning even when we're outside of school. And I can also send my teacher an email if I need help. Once you're in your Schoology account, there is an envelope icon in the top right-hand corner. If you click that and then click new message, all you need to do is type your teacher's name and you can find them. You can search for them in your school and you can send them an email and it goes right to, if you send them a message in Schoology, they get it in Schoology and they get it in their email box as well. So it's really useful and it's really easy to access your teachers through Schoology. All right, so what can I do next? Well, you can first set up your Google profile and you can change your picture in Google. All right, so we've left that open. You can do that. You can set up your Schoology profile as well and put a picture in that if you want to. It doesn't have to be a picture of you, but let's keep it a nice picture. All right, don't do anything that can be mean or would offend anybody. If you want to put a car, but put something nice and pleasant that you like and that you wouldn't mind being seen by anybody else. And you can also go and check out your courses in Schoology. So remember, all of these links, they will take you to the places or at least take you to more information about what this is talking about. I'm not signed into Schoology at the moment. So if I click on these links, it'll just it won't take me where I need to go. But once you get this presentation, you can click on it and go wherever you need to go. You can also check out your recent activity in Schoology. Now, recent activity is very important because once your teachers begin to put information into Schoology, work, assignments, creating events in the calendar, once they start putting all that stuff in there, you're going to see that in your recent activity once you log into Schoology. Okay, so pay attention to that part once you are able to log into Schoology. Now, some frequently asked questions we get. Why doesn't Gmail work? We have actually disabled Gmail because we just wanted to provide some more protection for the students. So if you need to email your teacher, you can just send an email directly through Schoology. And why doesn't Google Classroom work? Well, we've also disabled Google Classroom because we found that Schoology just provides a lot more features that we need in the Bermuda public school system. All right, Google Classroom is a great product, but Schoology does so much more than what we need. All right, so the two Google apps that we have disabled is Gmail and Google Classroom, and will be used in Schoology in place of both of those products. And some additional resources. Right now, we only have the one resource up here, the Schoology support site for students. So if you click that link, you'll be taken directly to the support site. definitely encourage you to go back over through this presentation with your parents. But this site right here is for students. You can read it when you need to. If there's something that you need to know how to do, I would suggest looking at the support site first. And because this is a live Google Doc, this Google slide that we have that you're looking at right now, I am going to include, whenever some additional resources that I can think of, we'll just add them to this presentation, and you can come back to this presentation at any time, and you'll probably see a list of some additional resources on there. All right. So that's it. And that's it for this presentation. I hope you enjoy your time in Google Workspace, and I hope you enjoy your time in Schoology.